Hi, I'm Jace.
And I'm Burgess.
And I'm Rick from Polaris.
And this is
What We Did on the Weekend, featuring Rick from Polaris.
Yes.
G'day.
Yes. Welcome, Polaris. So we've been trying to get you on for ages. And
all you could get was me. That's,
Yeah.
that's sad.
We just get blocked. Like,
Yeah.
trying, but no.
No.
yeah, everyone gives us the Polaris are good. You can't have them. It's like, oh, okay.
I don't know who you're all talking to, but I need to get their number.
But welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome. So,
Yeah, no, it's good to be here.
yeah,
It's nice and cool in here. I was just saying that before.
it's
but
great in here.
Yeah, I think the sweat might evaporate rather than gather around me, so it's pretty good. It's
Very
actually
good.
getting drier.
As soon as we got in this room, Jason's like, there better be a fucking aircon.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yesterday we rolled up. I'm like, if this is proper castle,
we got
with
something
no
in our green
aircon.
room where it's like the tubes coming out of it, and you just see everyone coming. Like our photog Jack just came in before, and he's like sweating, just like, oh. I goes, go stand in front of the aircon. He just stepped in front of me. He goes, oh my god,
This is the
like,
best.
That's the
Yeah.
day we've got.
100%. It's good. So festivals are back.
Yes.
Gigs are back.
Yes.
Finally.
Where's some wood to knock on? Is this-
Yeah, the
Yes,
seats
yeah,
were good.
That's
Yes.
wood. All right, I've done it.
So 2020 and 2021 fucked.
Yeah.
You dropped an album.
We played, what is it, like 12 shows?
at the start.
Yeah,
Well,
You-
we
you
played,
played
we
the
played
album
like
tour?
6 or 7.
You
Well,
snuck
like,
the album tour in.
So yeah, we played Unify. We played the album tour. Thank God for that, because if we didn't do that, what 2 years that would have been.
Mm.
But so we got the Australian album tour in,
Yep.
and then we got 6 shows of our regional tour in July,
Mhm.
and then everything else is now next year.
Yeah.
So on to better and brighter things.
Yes. So the shows you snuck in
Yeah.
at the start, your first
Yeah,
proper
the album tour.
tour, are what everyone in the public says was their last show.
Yeah, well, it was honestly in Sydney. It was between that or Whatever Forever, which is actually our photog Jack Rudder plays in them. But we saw them out at Burgess, and it was like almost on the hairy end of it. Like
Mhm.
my parents literally got home from a cruise like 2 days prior, and like they were like, no cases came out of that. It was very lucky, but we went to that show, and it was kind of like, should we be here? Should we not be here?
Right on
and
that-
then
It got
the
to that
next,
point, didn't it?
yeah, the next day I was like, we shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, but it's like,
fortunately,
oh,
everyone came
what do
out
you
of
do?
it all right, and
Yeah.
so. Yeah, that show definitely was a lot of people saying like, that's the last one. I can't wait to see him
Every
again.
single
So
person we talked to, like normies and like
I love normies.
yeah, normies, not band people, because band people are just like
Yeah.
unique. But
Yeah.
like normies are like, hey, what was the last show you went to? They're like, Polaris,
Yeah,
like
Quicksilver shirt, Billabong shorts.
100%.
Yeah.
You've hit that level where you're getting the actual, they're in the scene, but they don't go to anything else.
Yeah, no, that's the interesting thing. It's like you can go to so many scene shows and see like so many countless recognizable heads. I'm definitely getting that at our shows now, even with the normie crowds, which is the weirdest thing where it's like, are you just in our scene? Or like, no,
Yeah,
you must go to
that's-
other shows, but like you're not at Alpha Wolf. You're not at like,
No,
you're
that's
not
the
at,
thing.
You have your
like,
own scene
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, because you've sort of got that
But
level
actually, no,
where
Alpha Wolf's crossing over now as well, which
They
is,
are
which
on
is
that
really the
threshold.
bizarre thing
They're
because they're
starting to
mosh,
get
they're
normies.
heavy. Like,
Yeah.
I like it.
it is good. So yeah, it's breaking out of the local scene where you know everyone
Yeah,
into the normies come to our shows
Yeah.
and love it.
it's wild.
Eat up all the merch,
Yeah.
like posters on the wall, that sort of shit. You're at that level now, and it's
Yeah.
fucking wild.
Yeah.
Headlining the Forum of all places.
Yeah, that was mental. I mean, I remember playing there with In Heart's Wake. I struggle with years, but I think it was 2017. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, we were opening that one up and like going in there for the first time. I was like, this is wild. And then,
This joint's huge.
yeah, to think 3 years later we're selling it out and headlining. It's like,
fast too. That cunt sold out quick.
yeah, well, yeah. Melbourne seemed to like us better than our bloody own families. So
because Melbourne loves geeks.
yeah, they do.
So-
And you got, I mean, there's good venues down here. There's good culture down here. So
Melbourne.
Actually, I think
yeah,
the night you played as well, I think Tool was the
Uh,
same
no,
night.
it was-
Yes,
so there was
you're
Polaris at the Forum, Tool at
Rod Laver.
Rod Laver, Elton John at Amy Park.
Yeah, see,
Same
I remember
night.
hearing about that on like the lead up, and we're like, we're doomed. Like this
Yeah.
is
No.
this is-
It's
we're flopped.
It's
We
Elton
ruined
John.
it. Like,
That was wild.
no offense,
Yeah.
but it is Elton John. Then it's Polaris, and then it's Tool.
see, no, like I've been on tour enough times now in Europe and stuff where like sound guys and techs and stuff would just be like, Tool, mate, you just got to lock yourself in a chair, put those headphones on, and just enjoy the next hour. And I'll put on the first song and I'll be like, I just wish I could get into this.
Oh, we're the same.
It's-
Man,
it
dull,
lets
boring.
me down, let alone
Yeah.
the people that I've spoken to.
That night, yeah, the Melbourne night, there's 3 huge shows. We saw mates out the front of the Forum, like, hey, are you here for Polaris? They're like, nah, I'm walking down the road. I'm going to see Elton John. Like, what?
It's like, oh,
Ugh, what a clash.
Maybe I'm the one that's stuffed up.
Yeah. No, but, like,
No.
yeah, it's real cool. So You had that mega tour. I can't remember what the tour was called. Booked for Europe last year, 2020.
Yes. That was Alpha Wolf, Currents, and...
Currents, that was the band. We're trying to remember who the other band
Man,
was.
that Currents album last year, holy fuck.
Oh, and Burials.
Yes.
Burials was opening that up. Yes.
What
That
was
was-
it?
No,
What was
the
the
other
tour?
one with like Stepson and...
Oh, you're talking Night and Day. Sorry, not Night.
No,
We're
this
at
is
Night
Night
and
and
Day.
Day.
Oh no, I'm out of
Yeah.
practice. No, you're talking about Never Say Die.
That's
That's
the one.
Yes,
That's
yes.
Huge tour.
Yeah, and see, that's the crazy thing as well. 2017, our first ever Europe tour, we opened up or rotated open Never Say Die.
Yes.
And that's
And you
always
were-
got 7-8 bands on it. And
Mhm.
then we were set to headline it. And
Fucking
then-
wild. What? Like, how
Yeah.
does that? Like, it's probably. Oh, this is for the Simps, but to grow from that level
You don't have
in
to call
3
yourself that.
years.
He's King Simp.
I'm
just
king
so
of
we
the
know.
Simps. No, I bully the Simps. But from 17 to 20, 3 years,
Mm.
2 albums. Oh, when was the Mortal Coil?
We literally released
It was
Mortal Coil
off that,
as we were
wasn't
over
it?
there. It was like
Yeah.
second or third show Mortal Coil came out. So
So
Wild.
Yeah.
one album cycle,
yeah,
and you go from opening an international tour to headlining.
yeah, it's pretty. I mean, what do you say?
Oh no, it's sick. It's, just
yeah,
like, not every band this happens to. And
no, like it's the age old thing of like you can never hope for it, but at the same time, when it happens, you just got to take it in your stride and make sure that you're kind of living up to that. I guess.
yeah,
it's
well,
like
it's all the grind.
no, yeah, well, yeah, the amount of
He's
shows
done
that
a
we
lot
played.
of grinding.
Yeah, like when would the first time you have seen us been?
Oh, I can't remember. It's ages ago.
Probably
Yeah.
opening somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I've looked back at old posters and shit, and you see you guys just Polaris at the bottom. Like,
Yeah, like I think people
Fuck.
remember shows of us playing like earlier than I can remember shows.
I reckon
now.
the first time I
Like,
saw you was like an early during a Unify. I was
yeah,
like,
okay.
who are these dudes? Oh, they're from Sydney. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and that's
oh,
it.
yeah,
We
peace.
played like 2:30 the first time and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah. Then we headlined that. Oh, not headline, but we.
Yeah, well, there was
No,
one
no,
day.
it was
and
supposed to
then
close out the first night, and then the whole rain.
Samos.
The whole rain.
Oh,
yes.
well, we
That
were
was
talking
it.
about that. We were talking about this banner because I got this banner made for 2020 Unify.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to do this at the festival.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, every band that comes through, we
Instead,
sign
you
the
used it
banner,
as a tent.
and then we got Trail to sign it
Yeah.
from
Bad
every
Love
fucking
and
band.
Agnes Manners.
Yeah. I was
Bad
gonna
Love
say,
and Agnes.
yes, yeah.
And it was like, yeah, sweet.
What next?
Then the rain happened. I was like, well, you know what? All our plans in the bin. So,
Mm.
but everything's been in the bin since then. But
I think this is the first festival we're going to play without rain.
yeah,
And now
it's
I'm
the
really
other end
worried.
of the spectrum.
Dude.
Where's the
Why did
rain?
I say
I
it?
kind of hope it does rain because I am.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
hot.
I mean, I put a little bit of sunscreen on, but it's not enough. I'm getting burnt.
Oh man,
I'm getting hot.
it's bad. It's
I'm
hot.
just forgetting about the heat outside right now with the aircon on.
Oh, it's
I'm
too
really
comfortable in
worried.
here.
I'm worried.
It's bad. So 2022, you've got a full national tour with MTS, Justice, and Mirrors.
Yep.
And also regional tour with Deadlights and Loon in Melbourne.
Yep.
And who's in New South?
New South Wales is above below.
What a band.
Yeah, they're great.
What a
Good
band.
mates of ours. So
Yes.
it's good to be bringing them out on a couple of shows.
Is there Brisbane dates on that? Or is they the
So-
ones you snuck in?
Yeah, so the Brisbane dates were in July. So
Yes.
it's probably the longest Australian tour we'll ever do. I think it's going to clock out at about 8 months. So it's just a shame there's 13 shows in it.
Yeah, because,
I missed it because I was going to Full Tilt Brisbane.
yeah.
So I brought tickets to Full Tilt Brisbane when you were playing
Oh,
here.
yes, because they crossed over perfectly and then
Yeah, no.
everything
It's
suddenly
like,
didn't
oh, we
cross
wanna
over.
go to Polaris.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
we've
like,
been
I missed out. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the juggling act of rescheduled shows.
Yeah.
And
It's been a fine art the past 2 years.
my God.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Like,
yeah,
I mean,
we book shows too. So,
we had that little pocket of like, oh, everything's back to normal. Book
Go.
it, book it, book it. And then suddenly it was like, oh,
never
everything's now
mind.
postponed to February.
yeah, so
Suddenly January to March was the most hectic time of year.
it's chaos.
Yeah.
Like, but it's, what do you do?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be busy. It's good. You're getting heaps of shows back in.
Yeah.
Are there international tours announced?
Not announced yet.
But they're locked?
There is one locked.
Yeah.
There is
Europe?
Another
Surely
pretty well locked.
something Europe.
yeah, we've got
Yeah.
Europe locked. Yeah,
'Cause-
but I mean Europe's the tricky one at the moment because of just
It's the COVID
It's very
again.
up and down.
I mean, America's like so many places. Like going to America the first time, you realize that every state is basically a country in and of itself.
Mhm.
But then you go to Europe and it's like, oh, this is actually a country. Like this
Yeah.
is where the laws come into play. So it's like American laws is, I mean, a lot of laws in America are kind of wishy-washy, aren't they?
100%.
Yes.
But no, like we love going back to both. We've got both in the pipeline. Hopefully, you can announce both soon.
Yes.
I think so. I think it's supposed to be soon.
Or we won't do it on here because
No.
we'll steal the glory.
Yeah, I don't know how soon.
Ugh.
We can.
I can't.
Just write it on the gram. We'll tell it.
I'll just write my signature on this.
July 12th to
Cleveland, Ohio.
So yeah, full back to proper touring next year,
Yes.
2022. Hopefully,
Yeah.
depending on COVID.
I mean,
and
yeah.
it's all a mystery, but at the same time,
I mean, yeah.
by the time people can leave here, it should be okay.
Well, we're taking every precaution to just make sure that we can get as far as
Yeah.
we possibly can for as long as we possibly can. So
Mhm.
we're not taking risks. We're just trying to work to our plans. And if that means mask on every day and jabs, then
It's a small
Hook
price
me
to
up.
pay.
I was
Yeah.
I was watching you doing your sound check, and I was like, yeah, you all have masks on the whole time. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I had to pull it down at one point because I tried to look down and all I could see was like the inside cover of my mask instead of my fretboard. And I was like, oh, this is not going to work. And then I tried to pull it off. I've got my in-ears in, so it's just snapping back to my face. And I'm like, all right, just goes under the chin for 5
this is
minutes.
a nightmare.
This'll do. But yeah, we're all trying our best, especially flying down here and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
you hear one cough on the plane, then suddenly everyone's on
Who was
alert.
that?
And you realize it was just Jake or Ryan. You're like, all right, I think we're chill.
So we're about to almost hit very fastly 2 years of the last album.
Mm.
Is there another one
fuck, that's
coming?
Oh, I mean, what do you reckon we've been doing the past
Exactly.
2 years?
Take
It's
time.
like, oh, trust me, it takes a long time to write a Polaris record, and that's no flaunting of like, oh, it takes a long time. It's like it takes a long time.
Organising shit, yeah.
It's not something I like necessarily, but I mean, it all works out for the best in the end. Like a lot of the times I'll be like, I'm just happy to settle, but then the other guys will be like, I think we need to look at this. I think we need to reconsider this part. I think we need to scrap this 3 minutes and start from the 50 seconds we started with. And it's like,
Come on, man.
I
Yeah.
guess so. but no, like, so we've definitely been working hard. Hopefully, like we've got plans to record this year, so that'll slot into the middle of touring plans. So that'll make sense once you know about tours.
Oh, a little nod to the camera.
Yeah,
Very good,
I like
very
those ones. But yeah, so we'll try to slot that in where we can. Hopefully, it won't be like the last one where we slot it in somewhere and then it doesn't get finished. Then we slot it into the next spot and then it doesn't get finished. Then we slot it into the final spot and we fly to America the next day.
Fuck. Yes. So your Resist and Sharp Tone,
Yes.
same as Pride Lands.
Yes.
They are now
Yeah.
following.
Yeah,
the
no, like
pattern. It's
when
good.
that happened, I mean, like we were, I was like chatting to Liam, who plays guitar in the band.
Mhm.
He was asking me about Sharp Tone, just like kind of getting the lay of the land and asking for any tips and whatnot. And I was like, kind of back and forth with him. And then he was like, oh, can I give you a call? No worries. And then suddenly it was just like, times didn't match up for the next 3 weeks. And then the announce happened like a week after that. And I was like, mate, congratulations. Like, I wish we could have had the chat, but no, it's great. It's awesome. And then shortly after Resist, and I was like, boys. Like,
Here we
I guess
go.
we'll be seeing you a couple of times, like over the next
Yeah,
couple
the
of years.
gang.
So, yeah.
'Cause, yeah, we said it when Pride Lands got announced. We're like, well, Polaris, Parkway, and Pride Lands on Resist have to be in a band signed with P. And then Mirrors signed with Resist. Like,
Then you're like,
This
we're
broke
changing the
record.
name.
yeah, it's like, look, it's only only 2 letters away in the alphabet.
Yeah,
That's,
it's close. It's close.
I feel like the statistics are kind of like that's a realm of.
That's the threshold. Just
Yeah.
the
The singer's name's
mid-alphabet.
Patty. That'll do.
Oh, there you go.
P, it's
Yeah,
always
all
a
right,
P.
all right. So yeah, we don't have any P names, so we had to name the band. Unfortunately,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to get out?
Accidentally drop
Yeah.
anything.
Oops.
no.
Yeah.
It's like I might drop a sweat bead. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you want from me?
No,
I've given you so much.
No,
I've given you a little. I've given you a little teasers. I've given you a little.
album name, album date,
Oh.
tour date.
remember when I said everything takes a long time?
Yeah, there's none of that.
There's
Yeah.
nothing.
No, the album name will come about when we're sitting there with the second to final mix and Janine's breathing down our necks and everyone's breathing down our necks.
Oh, very
We're
good.
breathing down our own necks.
So, is the tour sold out, or are there still tickets available somewhere?
There are tickets available.
Perth
Well, I've heard Perth could be looking like it's.
sold out. Oh,
I don't know.
knows?
I've heard words from Ash. And,
yeah,
You know, sometimes it's sold out and then the next day it's there's a couple more tickets.
yeah. It's like there's
So-
extra tickets on the door.
So when the new-
100.
When the
Whoa.
news is out there, I mean, but no, everything's selling well. I mean, we're happy. We've got a couple of sold out shows.
Adelaide
already.
sold out
Yeah.
straight away. Didn't
No,
it?
Adelaide thrashed it.
What the fuck?
Out of everything, like again, like
Are you playing in like someone's bedroom, or is
Well,
it an actual venue?
everything's a little bit COVID capped at the moment, so it's
Yeah.
definitely like it's a bit inflated as far as what it appears. But
Yeah.
even still, it's like
To sell out
Adelaide,
Adelaide is wild.
They don't
Dude,
price
they-
tickets for nothing.
Impossible.
like usually it's Melbourne, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, here we go, Melbourne, let's do it again. And then Adelaide was just like, nope.
Yeah, but Melbourne, you're playing a fucking festival venue.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it's gonna be sick. Yeah, you're reading your
Wild.
park. I mean, I remember when Ash told us about that, and I was like looking it up on Google. I'm like Reunion Park, and it shows
It's
this
not
like
on Google.
no,
It doesn't exist at all.
It shows some like little corner park in Melbourne, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's a dog walking
what
park.
are you trying to set us up for, mate? Like this is not.
Have you seen the drawings of it?
Yeah, I've seen it now.
It's cool as
yeah,
fuck.
I'm keen as hell.
So
Yeah,
that's the big one.
apparently it's got a video screen, so we've been getting some visuals made up
Mhm.
by none other than our sound guy's brother. So we've got the Prince AV crew on board for
Fancy.
some future shows. Yeah,
Oh, very good.
yeah.
I
Shout out Lance Prince. Shout
Oh.
out Jack Prince.
Ooh,
Our boys.
very good.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the best in the business. So
Yeah.
happy days. I think that's it.
all
Anything,
we've
Beto?
got. Not really. Just keen to play a castle.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the biggest castle we've ever played in.
Hey.
Wait for those Euro tours and you might find more.
No,
Yeah, where's that castle in Ireland? That Metallica
Ireland.
in that place.
we've never played Ireland.
Well,
Yeah.
There's a castle there waiting for you.
I feel like if we played Ireland, we'd be lucky to cap out at like
There's-
120 people. And
There's
they'd be
a
like, oh, I did not mean to come here. Like,
there's a castle in Ireland where big bands play, and it's like 100,000 cap.
all right, well, hopefully.
It's
wait,
fucked.
okay, 100,000. Yeah, no, I was going to say maybe we can chat in a couple of years, but I don't think we can ever chat about
Hey,
that.
Hey, you
Monday.
sold out Adelaide, so it's possible.
Oh, anything's possible, 100%.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, no, I think
we
that's
can dream. How about you give me a little,
A little teaser.
yeah, go on, give me something.
Oh, come to our show. We've got Deadlights playing for us
Oh,
in
all
April.
right.
So if you're in town, oh no,
I might not be.
Wink.
Oh. Just a nod.
Oh, very good. Yeah, no, we've got heaps of shows and shit coming up. So
Yeah.
But-
Well, best of luck. I mean, 2022 is the year, eh?
mhm.
As of, I mean, all the restrictions are kind of umming and ahhing, but I think end of January, hopefully we're kind of on a straight and narrow. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed. Knock on wood.
Yeah, 100%.
If Parkway bringing it in, it's got to be the best year.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm keen for that. This is going to be a year to remember, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, yeah, happy days.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank
Nah,
you.
You're welcome, guys. It was a pleasure chatting.
Yeah. And
I hope you
sorry
join the
to
aircon.
leave. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm like, so I can just sit in the back now? Like,
Yeah.
just,
Go for it.
Beers?
I'll sit here quietly. I don't care. Yeah, I'll have a beer. Like, whatever.
Yeah, happy
Nah.
days.
All right, send me back out there. I got to get ready for it anyways. It's going to be
Yeah.
warm tonight. Actually, it's supposed to be about 20 degrees when we play.
Oh, yeah. It's
By the
usually
way,
be
it'll
alright.
be snowing by then.
Yeah, it'll be,
Trust me.
it'll be
Yeah.
cold by then.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy the night.
Easy
Happy
done.
New Year.
Yes.
You too.
Cheers, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Cheers, lads.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next week, this has been Jace and Burgess saying, drink irresponsibly, Australia.